7:00. Order. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call.
George Bushies.
Here.
S. Porter. Here. M. Brown.
Here.
Kate Foot. I'm here. D. Greb. Here.
The next order of business is the consent agenda. I'd like to have a motion to approve the December 17th, 2024 meeting minutes.
I make a motion to approve the meeting minutes.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the meeting minutes.
Discussion.
We can do a discussion.
I think there's a mistake under the building section of the minutes, Tara.
Okay.
You go to the page that has 18 on it, which is the appointment of commissioners.
Yes.
Just above that, it says that you made the motion to postpone the bids for the mold discussion, but that was actually made by Mike and seconded by Julie.
Okay. I might have it. Okay, I've corrected that.
Thank you.
Yep.
That's it.
So we have a motion and a second. Are we going to do that with the change, I guess? That was made in item 18
With the amendment.
with the amendment, correct? Item 18. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? No. Motion passed. So we are going to the, a motion for the accounts reconciliations report.
I will make a motion to approve the account reconciliation report.
I will second.
We have,
I also have questions there.
so we have a motion and a second, open for discussion.
Debbie, did you find out anything about what we talked about last month about the open items and the zeros and the unclear checks?
Oh, yes, I talked to Ken, and Ken clears those up.
Ken clears, okay. And I got a disbursement report, so thank you. But on a couple of the reconciliations, there are also some items that say miscellaneous transactions, $91,000 in the tax fund, and almost 50 in the general fund. So these would be items that are in BSNA, have not cleared the bank.
Right.
But they're not deposits, because those are listed separately.
That we're having to check into with the cloud, with the SNA. We're having problems with that.
Is it stuck there? Is that what you're saying?
It's a story.
Or we don't have enough time to get into it?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so
I
those will be,
can't tell you how many calls I've made.
they will be correct, it'll be corrected then?
Yes.
Okay.
Sarah, can I just speak on this really quick? I
Sure,
know that
please.
we have Charlie, our CPA, is coming in on Thursday, actually, to help us with some of this stuff.
Charlie will be here? What time?
I'm not gonna be here when Charlie first gets here, so I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah, and I
Incoming.
won't be here either because I've
meeting
got a
Susie
meeting
for-
with Jen, all the treasurers do about Westlaw.
Yeah, okay.
It starts at 9:30, so.
respectfully, who's meeting with Charlie?
Susie, and then I'm coming in around 11.
Oh, Susie will be here.
After
Okay,
the
all right,
clerk's meeting.
okay.
Because
Yeah.
we've got to set up for the dividends and all that, and so he's got to set that up within the SNA.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we good?
Yes.
So we have a motion and a second on the disbursements after discussion. All in favor?
You wanna notate,
Notate.
You jumped, you're
Oh,
on.
accounts reconciliation, I'm sorry. Yeah, we can note that
Just Sarah's question.
Sarah's questions be noted for when we figure this all out, I guess. I'm not sure how that should be
Well,
stated.
this is all Charlie did.
To be answered at a later meeting date, once it's straightened around with BSNA. You good? So I like to have approval on that motion, so all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say nay. Disbursements, we did get that today, handed to us. So I'll take a motion on the disbursements.
I'll make a motion that we approve the disbursements included in our packet.
We have a motion, do we have a second?
I'll second.
Question. What is number under bank trust B, BOA double A, what is 1125 and 1126, what is that? Herbert, and then Mike Brown, what is
That's
that?
the trustee agency, and
What was that?
that's where the house burned.
Oh, that was the
The fire
escrow fund?
Yes.
Okay. all
Yeah,
right.
1125 was the fire escrow and 1126 was the, hall rental deposit.
Okay.
You good, George?
Site Industries, entry 12717, what is that?
127 what?
12717.
I would have to double check the invoice, but I'm pretty sure that's our website.
It's not familiar to me, so that's the only reason I'm asking. Okay, I'm good.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the disbursements. All in favor say aye. All opposed, nay. Payroll report, I have a motion on the payroll report. I will make a motion to accept the payroll report for this month.
I was second.
I have a motion and a second for last month's payroll report. Discussion. No discussion. All in favor say aye. All opposed say nay. Budget report, I am going to ask to table that till next month, because I thought I sent it to Diana, and evidently I did not.
I was gonna say, I don't see it in there.
So I missed sending that to her.
So we'll have two next month?
Correct. We have December's and January's. Okay, on to investment reports. A motion to accept the investment report last month.
I make a motion to accept it.
A motion, second? I'll make a second.
Discussion.
Discussion.
Deb, how often is this given to the board?
Pardon me?
How often is this given to the board?
This,
Yeah.
twice a year,
Okay.
every 6 months.
And is its purpose to mainly show
It just shows at the.
interest that we're earning and such?
Yes, and where we're at the time that this was done. Obviously, it's in motion at all times, so it's already varied from that.
But it ends at December of 23.
So that's,
No,
The dates on it are.
well, that's my question.
yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, go ahead. I don't wanna take
Okay,
your thunder
so
away.
in trying to, no thunder, just as trying to understand what it means, what it is, and draw some conclusions on how the accounts move, because I don't know how they all move. So, you know, looking at the building fund, it didn't change at all, which is weird to me, because I'm not in the building, but I do understand I don't have all the back detail. So in looking at the report closer, I also noticed that none of December's balance is tied to those bank recs that are in our packet. I believe this is last year's report, the whole report.
Well,
You got a December number, but,
yeah,
well, why don't I have?
I think you're.
I don't know.
This is December
Do you have this?
23.
it? But Debbie's got one for
I have
December of
mine.
24,
Yeah,
so I don't have it. I don't
That's
have it.
not what was included in the packet
No, this
online.
is,
oh, well, I don't do the packet, so I don't know as far as that goes. It's a continuation.
so yeah,
Of the
this is the
road
same
fund,
as what
road
I have.
savings,
Yeah,
dog
but you've got an entry for,
Yeah.
That would be this
you've
page.
got all of last year, right?
And this one is this page.
I don't,
Yeah, but they.
We didn't get that. We got 23s, we
Yeah,
didn't
we
get
have
that.
to,
Diane.
is it possible, should we table this till?
I agree, I agree.
yeah,
So is
cause
that-
mine's all, yeah, cause I have all mine right here, and it goes to,
Yep, no, yeah.
December, 2024.
Motion to table.
Yeah,
Yeah, second.
motion to table.
Maybe Diana just didn't get the right one when she put the stuff together.
So we'll have two of them next.
Well,
Well,
one.
No,
One.
just one.
Just one?
It's
Yeah.
only twice a year.
Okay.
Okay, motion to table the investment report until next month.
Second.
Oh,
No.
Or no, I made a
You already
motion,
made
sorry.
it. I
I
She
seconded.
texted,
Now we're just-
we're voting.
we're
I thought-
voting.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion passed. Okay, we're to additions, approvals of board meetings and the agenda. So with additions, I do have a couple of additions I would like to add. I'd like to discuss a budget workshop.
What number?
We can just do that at 22,
Is that, and that's under new business, right?
correct?
Budget workshop?
Yep. And then I would also, Randy asked that we add to her, I'd like to just add that up by the rec report. Make it like 5A for her, resolutions and stuff that she has to present. These are all things that come up after the agenda was done and sent. Anybody else guys have any additions or any?
Yeah, I would like to add in, discussion about the MTA conference and,
Did you print it off?
I
'Cause
printed,
forget.
yeah, I
Okay.
didn't fill it all out with all of the
Right.
dollar amounts, cause I just printed it today.
23,
Yep, looks like 23,
MTA?
MTA.
Good.
I'm good.
Okay, approval of the, agenda as amended.
Is that, you made it?
I'm asking for a,
I make a motion
Motion.
to accept the agenda as adjusted,
As amended?
as amended.
Second.
a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Okay, before we get to the call to the public tonight, we're trying to make these meetings move along. So when we start getting to public discussion and things like that, we're trying to keep it where you raise your hand and be called on, so people aren't talking over each other constantly, so that this gets through and everybody can hear. So if we could please adhere to that and respect the person that is talking and not talk over them, would be much appreciated. So we will go to the first call to the public regarding agenda items only. Tom?
Tom?
You-
Tom. All right.
That turn off because of the time.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, Secluded Acres SAD road work was approved by the township in 2024 to include an amount beyond the road work estimate and fees in case of any unforeseen work needed to be included in the project. That extra was put into an escrow account. The funds were held in this escrow account till such time as they were needed for the project or the project was completed. A letter was sent to the Secluded Acres residents in March stating the portion of the SAD for which they were responsible. In order to avoid paying interest, my wife and I paid off the SAD in full on May 8, 2024. The road work was not completed until about October. I never found out when the last check was actually posted and your financial responsibility disappeared. But it came in on cost, and the escrow for funds were not used. Since at the time, the township was dealing with accounting software changeover, changes in staff, new elections, and musical chairs for positions. I waited